Now to that breaking news. North America's busiest commuter rail system shut down this morning.
Workers on the Long Island Railroad went on strike just after midnight after contract negotiations with the MTA broke down with no deal. John Diaz joins us live from Penn Station with more on how we got to this point and what comes next. John, I see there's a lot of activity there behind you.
Yeah, good morning to both of you. While some people were out here picketing overnight, as you just said, a lot of activity. You can see a live look right here behind us. Dozens of people now here joining in on this line. The last time the LIRR strike occurred, well, that was back in 1994, and it lasted for 2 days. Now, the 5 unions, which represent about half the system's 7,000 workers, weren't actually legally allowed to go on strike until 12:01 this morning, which now will paralyze the busiest commuter rail system in North America. This after 2 days of round-the-clock negotiations, the parties failed to reach a deal. And you can see all over Penn Station right now signs that read "No passengers." And come Monday, that strike could force the roughly 250,000 people who ride the system each weekday to find alternative routes into New York City from its Long Island suburbs or to work from home. Now, wages and health care, well, those are still the two main sticking points, and we are told health care contributions for new employees, well, those were introduced at the last minute. Now, MTA CEO Jano Lieber saying he and the MTA board could not responsibly make a deal that, quote, implodes MTA's budget. But MTA union leaders out here picketing, telling us they do feel bad for these riders.
We tried to do the right thing, by the public and our membership. A strike is not what we wanted. This is our end result. We're not looking to hurt the public. You know, the public is our friends, our family, our neighbors. But unfortunately, this is what the MTA comes down to in order to get their attention seriously. This is what we need to do.
Now, in a statement, Governor Kathy Hochul saying, quote, these unions represent the highest paid workers of any railroad in the nation, yet they are demanding contracts that could raise fares as much as 8%, pit workers against one another, and risk tax hikes for Long Islanders. She also called the strike reckless. Now, I will say we've been speaking with a lot of people here at Penn Station, confused about how they are actually going to be able to get to Long Island. You're going to hear from them later on in the show, but really with no future negotiations scheduled, it's still unclear how long this strike will last. For now, though, we are live this morning from Penn Station. John Diaz, CBS News, New York.
And as John just mentioned, the commuter impact is vast here.
For more on that, let's turn to Christy Kalishian. She's in Ronkonkoma, where she's tracking what alternatives there are for riders. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, Jenna and Aziza. Lots of activity behind us here as well. I want you to take a look right here. Dozens of protesters here expressing their outrage, wearing blue and red shirts, representing, of course, the multiple unions that are on strike, chanting right now, union power, wanting a contract. This will be one of many shuttle bus locations throughout the island. Ronkonkoma Station here. The key words will be these alternate routes will not be in effect until Monday. And so Ronkonkoma here, as I mentioned, Bayshore, Huntington stations will have peak and reverse peak direction service to the A train at Howard Beach and JFK Airport and the Jamaica 179th Street F train. Another part of the contingency plan here is designated passenger drop-off points at Far Rockaway, Kew Gardens, Ozone Park, Sheepshead Bay, and Woodhaven Boulevard. And we heard from commuters on Friday ahead of the strike, which officially went into effect after midnight this morning.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be confusing. I don't know how to use the shuttle bus, the F train, nothing.
Hopefully the app is pretty updated to help us figure it out.
Again, very active out here. The MTA has been urging commuters to work from home if possible. Of course, as with any strike that takes place, and with the summer-like weather we're having now, there is a lot that Long Islanders here could be missing out on when not taking the train, like the MSG, like the Knicks playoffs at MSG Citi Field there, with the Subway Series, the Brooklyn Half Marathon. Of course, it's graduation season, so a lot taking place in addition to the usual concerts and events in New York City. And we're hoping to speak with at least one of the strikers here. They say they're not able to speak at this point, but hoping that can change later on this morning. And we're live here in Ronkonkoma. Christy Kalishian, CBS News, New York.
A lot to navigate. Thank you, Christy. And Christy just mentioned the games. For those heading to Citi Field for Game 2 of the Subway Series tonight, the Mets are offering several alternatives to get to the ballpark. They include direct shuttle service from the locations you see there on your screen. Another option, you could take the 7 train to Mets Willets Point.
The roughly 250,000 people who ride the LIRR daily are now scrambling.
Joining us now is Charlton D'Souza. He is president and founder of Passengers United. For more on the impact to riders. Good morning, Charlton.
Good morning, Jenna. Thank you for having me.
Charlton, I know you take the LIRR. From your perspective, what does a strike like this actually mean for riders' daily lives?
It's a hardship, obviously, because people cannot get to their jobs. And so we're hoping that a deal is reached at some point and that the workers go back. And I just want to make it very clear. We at Passengers United support all the LIRR workers on strike. And we feel that the governor and the MT did not negotiate in good faith.
Now, Governor Hochul is urging people to work from home, and the MTA is offering limited shuttle buses for essential workers. How realistic is that solution, and who does it leave behind? Because obviously not everyone can work from home.
Right. And, you know, for our essential workers, our hospital workers, our medical workers, they have to commute. And there is no shuttle buses today on Saturday and Sunday to get them to their jobs. So the only alternatives is to take Nassau Intercounty Express either to 179th Street, Jamaica Center, Parsons Archer, or Flushing Main Street, where they can pick up, you know, the subway to get into the city.
And Charlton, we mentioned this earlier, but the strike comes at a particularly difficult time for sports. The Subway Series is happening at Citi Field, and we know the Knicks will soon play in the Eastern Conference Finals. Do you think this puts more pressure on both sides to reach a deal quickly?
Oh, yes. This is a very busy week coming up because you have the Memorial Day getaway. You have all these games and events. So we're hoping they go back to the negotiating table either this afternoon. So, you know, hopefully service can be back up and running by Monday morning. That is the goal, hopefully.
Yeah, that would be a golden goal, of course. Now, if you could say one thing to the MTA and union leaders right now on behalf of the riders that you represent, what would that be?
Go back to the negotiating table. And the MTE needs to stop, you know, playing hardball, and they need to negotiate a fair contract. And, you know, they're doing this with other unions too. Local 100's contract was also up for renewal last night. And, you know, they haven't gotten a good deal either. So we feel like the MT is union busting. They're treating the workers really badly, and they're expecting the workers to do more, but they're paying less. And this is why we're losing train engineers to other systems across the country, because they don't want to work at the LIRR. So it's important that you pay them, you treat them well, and you get a better outcome, you know, in return.
Well, like you said, hopefully we can reach a deal by Monday when we get back to the weekday commute. Charlton, thank you for taking the time to join us this morning. And of course, we will have continuing coverage throughout the entirety of the strike. You can look for updates on air and online at cbsnewyork.com.